Hello everyone, today we're diving into one of those big questions that usually comes up on the Joe Rogan podcast. So, are humans really meaningless in the grand scale of the universe? So with all the stars, galaxies and the vast unknown, it's easy to feel small and insignificant. But today I want to challenge that idea and explore why our existence is not just important, but crucial. Maybe the most important thing actually. So welcome everyone to another Live Protocol video.
One of the things that's fascinating about looking into the night skies, because it's so humbling, because it's so immense, it kind of puts everything into perspective, and it just gives you this different view of the world. So the universe is so vast and so spectacular. Why is it so important that we exist? To us, it's so important that we exist. And if we make a mess of this and we wind up dying, the universe is so big. If we were the only intelligent life in the universe and it didn't matter, we blew ourselves up, it's just a weird aberration that's attached to a survival instinct. We're a weird biological aberration.
So in nature, everything comes with a built-in mechanism for self-propagation. A tree produces fruit not out of generosity, but as a means to spread its seed and ensure the survival of its species. Salmon risks death, to spawn upstream, and even viruses persist through replication. So these aren't coincidences, they're strategies embedded in the fabric of life. So what if the universe operates in the same way? What if intelligent life is its seed? It's a way of reaching a level of awareness capable of preserving itself. Another important point we need to acknowledge is that the very laws that allow life to emerge are also the forces that will eventually tear the universe apart. So not even God can override these laws without unraveling the entire structure. So change the law of gravity just by a fraction and stars won't form, or they collapse too quickly, and that's where we come in. It's all explained in my book under pillar number 8, simply entitled God, and it's literally titled, let me show you, but why does it have to be us? Why not rely on other life forms somewhere else in the universe to save it? So I'll quote from the book verbatim. So intelligent life as we know it is incredibly fragile. Despite the vastness of the universe, the precise conditions required for intelligence to emerge and thrive are rare, possibly requiring an almost infinite combination of coincidences. So Earth itself has faced numerous existential threats, each of which could have wiped out humanity before we ever reached the point of understanding our potential role in the universe's survival. Consider how easily intelligent life can be extinguished. So asteroids, so a large enough impact like the one that wiped out the dinosaurs, could reset evolutionary progress or even end complex life entirely. Nuclear war, humanity has the power to destroy itself in an instant, and the threat of global conflict remains ever present, like World War III. Supervolcanoes, eruptions like Yellowstone could trigger global cooling, collapsing civilizations and setting humanity back centuries. Pandemics, we've all seen it. Diseases have repeatedly reshaped human history, and a sufficiently deadly outbreak could devastate our species. Ice ages, so past ice ages nearly wiped out early human populations, and future climate shifts could threaten our survival again. So if intelligence is the universe's mechanism for preserving itself, then the sheer difficulty of sustaining intelligent life suggests that survival is far from guaranteed. So even if other intelligent civilizations exist, they too are bound by the same cosmic laws and existential threats. So there's no assurance that any of them will survive long enough to fulfill the role of saving the universe. If we assume that life elsewhere is governed by the same fundamental principles as our own, then their cognitive evolution might mirror ours as well. They may struggle with division, war, and technological stagnation, never reaching the level needed to prevent universal collapse. This means that our role in the grand design is not something we can delegate. There is no certainty that another species will succeed where we fail. So if we accept that intelligent life is essential for maintaining the universe's balance, then we must take responsibility for ensuring its survival, because no one else might be able to. So the vastness of the cosmos may suggest infinite possibilities, but it also highlights the sheer improbability of intelligent life emerging and enduring long enough to fulfill such a role. Even if countless planets could harbor life, how many will produce beings capable of understanding the universe, let alone taking action to save it? The precarious of life means that even if other civilizations exist, their chances of reaching the necessary level of enlightenment and technological advancement may be slim. Entire planets could be wiped out before their species even begin contemplating their place in the cosmos. Others might stagnate, consumed by internal conflicts, or fail to develop the level of cooperation needed to sustain themselves long enough to make a difference. Additionally, intelligence alone is not enough. It must be directed toward progress. A civilization that never moves beyond survival, that fails to see its connection to the greater whole, or that prioritizes conquest and destruction over knowledge and preservation, will not fulfill the role required to sustain the universe. So humanity, despite its flaws, has reached a unique stage of development where we can begin asking these questions and considering solutions. If we fail, there is no guarantee another species will rise in time to succeed where we did not. So this raises a profound implication. What if we are the first or the only chance the universe has? If intelligent life is rare, if survival is uncertain, and if progress is not guaranteed, then waiting for another civilization to take responsibility is no different from gambling with the fate of existence itself. If we recognize the mechanisms at play, then it becomes clear that taking action is not just an option, it's an obligation. And that, my friends, is why we are all way more important than we think. We all have special skills we can bring to the table, be it the artist who lifts your mood, or the scientist who develops new technologies, or the stay-at-home mom taking care of her children. Our contributions, as long as they align with what was taught to us by Jesus, are of extreme importance. They are all equally valuable because they all contribute to the grand design. We are all equal in the eyes of God. And why do I choose to include Jesus' message in this video? Because I'm convinced he provided the right blueprint for us to flourish. Forgiveness, compassion, and empathy lead to life. Revenge, cruelty, and selfishness lead to destruction. It's really that simple. But don't listen to me, listen to Jesus' message. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. If this video resonated with you, I have great news. I'm now offering free access to my book, Rise of Understanding, via Google Drive. If you're interested in exploring more, check the link in the description. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.